did. All right. Now, again, I ask you to do the evens. So here we go, guys. All right, we have plenty of time today. Plenty of time. So go back. All right. Number 2, everybody should just be able to tell me right off the bat that x is equal to, thank you very much, x is equal to plus or minus 13. Anybody have any objections to that? Anybody? Thomas, you still good? What?
I understand it, but like I can understand it easier if I just like write out proteins.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. All right, here we go on number 4. Hubble, what are the 2 equations for number 4?
X squared is 3 equals 2, x squared is 2 equals 3.
There you go. Good job. Nice and loud and proud. All that good stuff. All right, good job, Hubble. That's how it should be every day for you. All right, now I'm on number 6. Go.
X plus
Loud and proud, I can't hear.
X plus 3 equals 12, or x plus 3 equals negative 2.
Beautiful work. Beautiful, beautiful. Good job, good job. Thomas, you're up. Number 8, write the 2 equations for me. Thomas. What's the matter, Thomas, right off the bat? You all right or not? You got a headache? Well, come on, look up on the board. Look up for me. So again, I want you to look at number 8 and look at number. You have to write 2 equations every time. You hear me? So I want you now, tell me, come on, speak up like you did yesterday. Tell me. Yep, say it. What's inside the parentheses, Thomas? What? 8x equals what? Good job, Thomas. And then no, you got to write the second equation. So remember, the second equation comes from, just say what's inside again. What's inside again? And then it's always equal to the negative. What's the negative of that? Instead of 16, there you go, Thomas. Come on, Thomas, that was not that hard for you. All right, now what do? How do I solve 8x? Yes, divide by 8. So, good. Come on, that's a good job, Thomas. Come on. Get it together now. You all right or not? What?
Yeah.
Okay, come on now. Because you're going to write the number 10 down. I want you going. I'm moving. Put your pencil in your hand. Let's go. Not slacking off on you because I want you to do good tomorrow. Miss Pliego, 10. Uh-oh. You got the hard one. What do I have to do? Add 6. Good job, girl. Negative 2 parentheses 3x minus 2 equals what? Equals what? Negative 6. Now what do? How is the negative 2 attached to the absolute value? So how do I do that? Come on, girl. Divide. Now what do I get? Good. Now write the equations. It's honestly, guys, it's harder to copy off the board than it is to just do it yourself. Do you understand that? It's much harder to do that. All right? Go. What's this number? Come on. 3x minus 2 equals 3. And then what? Good job. Come on, girl. Very nice. I'm happy with that. All right. Now what? Good. So, and then? Good job, girl. Next. What type of one? Come on, girl. Remember, think of it as a fraction. Always think of it as a fraction. When I'm dividing, listen, you should picture dividing by 3. So what is that? What is that? That's the fraction. You understand me? It's not 3 divided by 1, it's 1 divided by 3. That's why it's a fraction. So x equals negative 1/3. Good with that? Right? Come on.
I did negative.
Because negative 3, let me move this out of the way so you can see it. Because if I go negative, if I add 2 to both sides.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just, yeah,
Right?
I see.
Right? Now remember, guys, it's better. I mean, I see some of you doing the odds and the evens, and you know I don't care, right? I really don't. But I want you focused with me on the odds and making sure you're hammering those out and you're asking me a question. You hear me, guys? All right, I don't mind, because some of you are good. But I really think it's a good idea to try to stay a problem ahead of me. That way you can see if you know what you're doing. Come on, Thomas. You with me or not? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, sir.
Why do you not have 12 and 7?
I'm not sure what you're asking me. This,
Yeah.
I have to isolate the absolute value first. I have to isolate the absolute value first. You understand what I just said? So I had to add 6 first, and then I had to divide by negative 2. Did you hear me on that? You sure? All right, so let's do the next one together. Leighton, are you wanting to do the next one?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Good. All right, hey, first and second, you good or not? Come on, you got to stay with me now. You did super good yesterday. Let's do 2 in a row. What do I do?
So first you would add 3,
Good. And what do I get?
21.
All right. Now what?
Would you divide by 7?
And now what do I get?
It would be x minus 4 equals 3.
Okay, now what do I write?
So x minus 4 equals 3, and then x minus 4 equals 3.
Good. Now what?
So you would add 4.
So,
So it would be 7.
good.
Then it would be negative 1.
What?
Oh wait, sorry. It will be 1.
That's right. X7 or 1. What?
So when I do odds at your house, I always get stuck in the fractions and then the number.
All right, I'll show you number 11. Let's go. All right. Here we go. All right, so don't be afraid of fractions, all right? Let's write it. Go ahead, you tell me what to do. Loud and proud, I can't hear you.
X over 3 minus 7 plus 3. Then x over 3 minus 7 equals negative 3.
Beautiful. Now what? Add 7, so?
So,
Go ahead, come on, loud.
that's x over 3. It's equal to 10.
Good.
And it's
So how do I undo division?
3.
That's it. That's all there is to it. Okay. So now on the other side, it's what? X over 3 equals,
Equals 4.
so?
That's 12.
Yes. That wasn't bad, right?
Why isn't it negative?
Why isn't it? 3 times 4. Okay. What? Absolute value can't be negative. Absolute value can't be negative. So 13, that's why it's no solution. That's why I'm doing the evens. Evens and odds pretty much the same. So what's the answer to 14? No solution. What?
Why? Like, if it can't be negative, then why do we put it like x?
Okay, so he's asking me a good question.
Like,
I didn't say you couldn't take the absolute value of a negative.
oh,
I said the absolute value cannot equal a negative.
yeah. I would say, like, why do we say x minus 4 equals 3 and x minus 4 equals negative 3?
Because remember, what's inside can be negative,
Oh,
right? I can say, what's the absolute value of negative 3? You would say 3. I can't say the absolute value of what is equal to negative 3. Nothing. Right?
Can you go over it one more off?
You guys, this is what 15 is the same as 16, is what I'm telling you.
Oh.
They're exactly the same. The numbers are just changed. That's how I'm designing the worksheet. If you can do 16, you can do 15. It's the same process. All right? And plus, I want to make sure I get through all the problems so you have an idea of what you're going to see tomorrow. All right? So let's go with number 16. All right? If I have time, we'll go back and do it. Okay? We'll go back and do it. All right? What? Tell me what to do.
So you do 3x minus 9, 5, 15.
Yeah. So now listen, this one's a little bit trickier. I made a fraction up here. The absolute value of 3x minus 9 equals 15 over 4. So now I'm going to test if you're okay with fractions. All right? Some of you are better than others, so please pay attention on this one. This one's the hard one. It's got fractions. All right, so I really need you to listen. What?
So you don't
Not yet, I'm not. I haven't written the two equations yet. Go ahead.
So I'm going to do 3x minus 9 equals 15 over 4.
Good.
3x minus 9 equals negative 15 over 4.
Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to do what?
You'd add 9.
Add 9. All right, now here's the problem. When I add 9, right, what is that?
Can you just do 9 over 1?
Yes, make it 9 over 1. And now you can get a common denominator. So 9 is what? How many fourths?
5. Or wait.
If you have 9 pizzas and you cut them into fourths, how many slices do you have?
Oh, wait.
How do I convert that to a common denominator?
How you do,
Shh.
would it be wait?
No. 9 is the same as how many fourths? One whole has how many fourths? How many? So if there's 4 of us and we have 1 pizza, how much am I going to get? Shh. If there's, okay, you're not understanding me. So look, here is 9 pizzas. I cut them into fourths. How many slices are there? Exactly. So 9, when you're adding, it's 36 fourths, 15 fourths. Right? Remember that now?
Yeah.
All right, so what's 36 plus 15?
6 plus 15 is 15.
Good job. 51 over 4. All right? Come on now, that was just a fraction problem. Now, I have to divide by 3, right?
Yeah.
But now, instead of dividing by 3, what's a better way because we're dealing with fractions? Multiply by 1/3. Now, the reason why we say multiply by 1/3 is because now the fraction is much easier. Okay? Now, again, most people don't know 51 divided by 3 is what? Yeah, it is 17. So your answer is 17 over 4. Your answer is 17 over 4. All right, please review the fractions on that. All right, please review the fractions. All right, bless you. Now we're going to go ahead and knock this out. I'm still adding 9, which again is what? 36/4, right? So 3x is equal to, now what? You know? 36 minus 15 is what I'm asking. Right, 21/4. And now, I don't think so. 36 minus 15 is 21, not negative 21. Now, again, multiplying by the reciprocal, right? So it's 1/3 times 1/3. So x is equal to 7/4. So those are your choices. It could be 17/4 or 7/4. Just put a star by that one. That was tricky. Tell me your question. Good? All right, I'm happy with that. All right, let's take a look at 18. So what do I have to do first on 18? Aiden, what am I doing? Plus 12, good. And when I add 12, what do I get? 5, beautiful. So now tell me my two equations.
5 minus x equals 5.
Good, 5 minus x equals 5.
5 minus x equals
Beautiful, 5 minus x equals negative 5. Minus 5. So x equals just what? Right? And on the other side you get? Right, negative x equals negative 10. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So x equals what? Yes, x equals 10. What?
What's like the rules for switching the negative, like the positive and negative?
If your x is negative, just switch the sign.
Like for both?
Yes.
Is it possible if you did all the numbers?
Yes. But it's later with inequalities and not equalities. Okay? All right. All right. Carter, what?
First part.
Add 10. What does that equal?
5, 35.
35.
And then divide by 5.
Then divide by 5. You good?
2x minus 3 is 7. And then 2x minus 3 equals negative 7. So that's 3.
Hold on a second. Is everybody good with that? Still okay? You okay here? Come on, keep working with it. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. So you know, 20, I was kind of confused for like 16, but like I just got it.
That's
but
okay.
I was kind of confused. So it said the same thing, like the 4 was in front of like the 3x minus 9, and the 5 is in front of the 2x minus 3. But you did what I did at first. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like you put the 5 under, for the other column, you would put the 5 under the 25.
No, I isolated. You have to get rid of the addition and subtraction first. So if you're thinking about on number 16, there was no addition or subtraction.
So you don't do that unless you
Right. Work backwards. You get rid of the addition and subtraction, then the multiplication. All right? All right, so now finish up.
So it would be plus 3.
Yep, so 2x equals,
10 and x equals 5.
beautiful.
Or minus or plus 3. So it would be negative 4 and x equals 32.
Perfect. All right, Chloe, go.
okay.
So it would be 7x minus 4 21.
Good. Then what?
Divide by 7.
Good.
And then it would be x minus 4 equals 3.
Okay. So now.
X minus 4 equals 9.
Okay.
Then it would be x equals 7.
Or.
Or x equals 1.
Good. Chris, you ready? You're up. Uh-oh. I did 24 with my other class. Okay, so here we go. Why don't you leave me? Go. Good job. And then what? Right? That's correct. And then what? First you write the original, then you write what? Yep. Okay. Good. What type of 7? Okay. Why is it 4? You're dividing, right? True? See that? The fraction, right? Dividing. And sometimes, like I said, I don't mind. I just skip this step because I think everybody here should be able to do that. Just divide by -3. Divide by -3, right? Agreed? All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Keep going down. All right, solve for M. Solving for M. Did you say something yet? Have you done a problem yet?
No.
All right, you're on it. Let's go. How do I solve for M? Just give it a shot. Now again, remember what I want to do is I'm going to highlight what I'm solving for. So I got to get rid of all the other things around it. The what? Yes, sir. Good job. So we're going to subtract b from both sides. Good job, b. So y minus b equals mx. How do I do that? By what? That's right. Good job, buddy. Good job. Divide by x, divide by x. So m equals y minus b over x. What?
Wasn't on that the worksheet last night? Like there was like the like 9, like the absolute value of 9 times y.
This is what you should be concentrating on. All right. Ms. Connery, you're up. Highlight W. And now what am I doing?
Subtract
2 what?
Oh wait, no, 2L.
Right, subtract 2L. Remember, you can't combine them. So now what?
You divide
Divide by 2. So W equals P minus 2L all over 2. This is correct. Anybody have any questions with that? Carly, you're up. What am I doing? Let's highlight or underline. Solving for y. So what do I have to do? Good job, girl. Good job. 3y equals 9 minus 2x. And now what? Yep. Very, very good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Hubble, you're up. Hold on a second. I got a question. Well, because I'm dividing, right? Dividing.
Oh.
You divide the whole thing. That's 3 times y, so to undo multiplication, we do division. Right? All right, Hubble. Good job. Add 8. Good job, Hubble. Divide each side by 2. Wow, that was good. Notice what he did, guys. That was good, Hubble. He divided out. If you can divide out the number, go ahead and divide out the number. What is 6 divided by 2? 3x. What's 8 divided by 2? 4. So technically the answer is y equals 3x plus 4. All right, double check that now. We haven't had to reduce a fraction like that. You should reduce it, yes. What? Yeah, look right here. Tell me what this is. 6 divided by 2. Then you go 8 divided by 2. There you have it. Well, because 2 divided by 2 cancels. What? Take a look at 34. All right, what do I do with 34? Oh, come on. What?
Why do you divide 2 by 2?
Because that's 1. We want to isolate y. We want to make it 1y. Go. Good job. I was hoping you would ask me that. You can divide 9 by 3, but can you divide 2 by 3?
Oh.
So you leave it alone. That's right. Very good. Very good. What?
I thought that you couldn't divide 2x by 3.
That's why we didn't. That's right.
No, but on the next one it was 6x divided by 2.
What's 6 divided by 2? What's 8 divided by 2? That's why.
No, but there's an x.
You can divide if you can't add and subtract. Right? You can multiply and divide, but you can't add and subtract. All right, good questions. All right, here we go. Number 34. Who wants to give it a shot? Good.
So you do.
Grayson, go. You can do the next one.
So you're solving for y,
Good.
multiply
Multiply by 3. Come on.
cancel out, so x plus y is c times 3. And then I subtract x,
Wow.
and then I subtract x from the other side, so y equals c times 3.
So you can just say 3c, right? Yeah. 3 times c is 3c. Very good. Very, very good. All right, Aiden.
You divide pi r squared.
Very, very good. Very good. Pi r squared divided by pi r squared. So h is your volume divided by pi r squared. Very, very good. It's all attached to multiplication. So to undo multiplication, we do what? We divide. Everybody good? Okay, now, anytime you see fractions, I think a lot of times the best thing to do to get rid of the fractions or the proportions, how do we solve proportions? Cross multiply. So if I cross multiply on this, I will have what? AD equals what? BC. Does everybody see that? Now we have no more fractions. Now I just want to go back and say, what am I solving for? B. So what do? Divide by C. That's right. So B equals AD over C. Agreed? All right, Noah, lead me on 40. Nope,
Oh,
because we're solving for a different letter.
oh, okay.
So what do I do?
So you multiply A times B.
Good,
Then you multiply B times C.
good.
Then you divide by A.
Yes, there you go. So D equals,
B, or BC and then divide on
that's it, guys. All right, everybody see what I'm saying?
So like this is gonna be.
I don't know what you mean.
So like only these kind of problems.
Well, this would be what I would want you to study. I'm going to sit and give you back your other papers. So if you want to look over some things, you can. All right, but no, this is exactly what you're going to see tomorrow. All right, exactly what you're going to see. All right, it's not time to go yet, so get busy. Keep working on the what? Odds. I'm also going to put in the solutions right now, so I don't forget.
They're all taking some.
The whole thing, you're studying tonight. That's what you're doing. All right, that's what you're doing.
Just study where you just do that.
Redo them. Redo it.